and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. And tonight, we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And already halfway through the year, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Warriors. A decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher. And, of course, Memphis, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Mitchell Robinson, and it's Juzang in at the 3. And for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant, Grady Dick out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Walker, and it's Gafford in at the center spot. Here's Juzang. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Robinson gets the bucket. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Dick with a miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Brown can't hit. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Walker. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Gafford passes to Jackson. 11 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You like the concentration there because Jackson got hit.
Robinson with it. Back to Porter. Outside Pajemski. Over Walker. Memphis with a rebound. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Now here's Pajemski. Last game for him, he had 14. To the paint. Here's Gafford, and he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pajemski with it. Walker covering. Robinson, a screen on Walker. Down low. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside Morant. Off target from outside. The Warriors trailing. Walker with a steal. Pass to Morant. Back to Walker. On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside Morant. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Porter. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Bucks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they're doing exactly what they expected. Took some time to develop the chemistry, but now they're playing great basketball.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Porter against Walker. Pass to Pajemski. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Porter from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Morant gets it to go.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the 3 on the other end.
Pass to Porter. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Walker passes to Dick. And he's going for the lob. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And now let's look at the leaderboard. Specifically, rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. Second is Mitchell Robinson.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Moran against Porter. Pass to Jose. Robinson on the wing. Over Gafford. Shot clock at 6. Robinson can't hit. Memphis leading. Dick, the pass to Moran. Pass to Gafford. Here's Walker. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Porter hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And Memphis shooting about 43% since tip-off. Here's Morant. The Warriors pull it in.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And he gets the bucket. Porter's got 7 points.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Morant. His last outing, he had 18 points. Inside. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Morant.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love what. Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Pajemski. No made baskets yet. That one's good for 2.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Gafford the screen. From deep, Morant. Hauled in by Brown.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Dick. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Memphis making a switch here. Baines checked in. Here's Pajemski. On the wing, Porter. Outside Pajemski. To the inside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Moran against Porter. Moran, the pass to Gafford. Left side Dick. Moran against Porter. Gafford with a screen on Porter. Throws it up high. Ball stolen. Here we go. By himself. And then Porter with the dunk.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Dick, the pass to Moran. Back to Dick. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Sharing the rock, part of what makes John Morant.
Christie pass. To Jones. Here's Christie. Williams defending. Hayes with a screen on Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Warriors lead by 8. Porter looks it over. Pass to Carter. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Baines. That's his first foul of the game. .114 left in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside for Porter. Stolen by Baines.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Carter finds Porter. Shot clock at 5. Back to Carter. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Jackson with a screen on Hyland. Here's Jones. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Warriors lead by 4. Porter with it in the game against New York. Very impressive. And there's a pick. From deep three-point land. Unable to get that one. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Hayes is out there with Jackson. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Porter, the pass to Carter. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Jones hits them both. The Warriors leading. Here's Porter. Carter, a screen on Bane. Porter with it. Jackson in his pocket. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That's good from Porter.
Taking 2 shots.
Porter hits them both. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Pass to Christie. Back to Jones. Jackson with a screen on Highland. Jones from outside. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Porter. There's a screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's gotten 4 this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Timeout called, Memphis. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Walker's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson outside. Puts up a 3. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Porter, the pass to Highland. And here is Williams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Walker against Porter. Outside Walker. Here's Jackson. Oh, Carter with the block. In transition, here come the Warriors. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And now let's Turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 5, the Warriors.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
And so Highland nails both of them.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Memphis trailing here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Christie. Oh, nice D from Carter.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
There's a screen. Porter from outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Christie. Williams defending. Jackson, pass to Christie. Hayes with a screen from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Carter's got 5 rebounds in the game. Porter. And then Porter. With the dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Walker finds Bain. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Jackson with a screen on Highland. From deep, Bain. And again, Memphis no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bain has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bain was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Dick, he's checked in for Memphis. Robinson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Juzang comes in for Williams. Both good from the line that time. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Here's Jackson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Walker passes to Bain. Clock at 6. Pass to Walker. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Robinson with the block. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Saturday, they'll kick off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets.
And that game against the Kings, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Outside Porter. And that one drops. Porter's got 11 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Hayes, the pass to Dick. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Golden State. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Brown, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Highland. Now here's Pajemski. Not a lot of room. Outside Robinson. Outside Porter. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got 25 points in the game.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, it's breakdown time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Give yourself a round of applause.
It's intercepted. Pajemski with it. Hayes picks him up. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Dick. Pass to Morant. Tough points from John.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Porter. Back to Brown. Offline with a 3. Grizzlies trail by 14. Now Walker. 23 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others.
Outside Porter. To the middle. Robinson can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Hayes, the pass to Dick. To the paint. Right side, Walker. For 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Porter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Man, good whistle there.
The first one falls. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Jackson. Porter hits them both. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 16. Robinson against Hayes. Outside Dick. Here's Morant. with contact. Ja Morant.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors lead by 14. And here's Porter. 27 points for him. Robinson, a screen on Morant. Porter, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Porter. Screen by Robinson. Clock at 4. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Brown. Back to Porter. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And a good opportunity to bring up this season's top assist man.
Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Hayes. And it's Jaren Jackson in for Bane. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
It's bedtime Grizzlies fans. Here comes your Grizzlies.
Hyla, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Memphis with it. It's an 18-point game. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. We've got Brandon Podziemski, and it's Brown in at the power forward. Morant. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And how about Brandon Podziemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, B.A., that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
First trip to the line for him here.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
And both free throws good for Robinson. Now here's Morant. Pass to Gafford. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. The Warriors lead by 20. And here's Robinson. He's guarded by Gafford. Brown scanning the floor. Here's Porter. Robinson, a screen on Morant. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Brown passes to Porter. Back to Brown. And the three off target. Memphis shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Morant with it. Now Podziemski defending. Now here's Morant. Tightly guarded. And a nice finish on the layup. Morant's got 11.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porter. Lets the three fly. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his third assist of the night.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Walker passes to Dick. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 12.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Porter. Back to Podziemski. Brown, a screen on Walker. Here's Podziemski. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Shoots from the baseline. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Porter. Robinson, a screen on Morant. The drive by Porter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
The first free throw is good. Porter hits them both. Walker with it, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at, and with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Outside Morant. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Ooh, poked away. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson with a screen on Porter. Walker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porter. He's got 36 points. Pass to Juzang. Back to Porter. Going inside. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Morant.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Floats one up. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in the game. The drive by Porter. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Grizzlies trail by 18. Outside Walker. Pass to Gafford. And here's Dick. It's Walker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson, pass to Morant. The deep 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Warriors lead by 18. Outside Porter. Porter's got 38 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Morant looking for an opening to win the drought, and he drives in, and then Morant with the dunk.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Outside, Brown. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 18. Pass to Gafford. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
The drive by Porter. Here's Juzang. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Pass to Walker. Back to Morant. Now Walker. There's the triple. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. The drive by Porter. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Porter's got 42 in the game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Now here's Morant, defended by Pajemski. Morant, the pass to Gafford. Now here's Dick. Banked it in off the glass. Dick's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Baines checked in. Carter, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here are the Warriors now. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. To the inside. The putback. Here's Juzang. Here's Pajemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Dick off the drive. Jackson. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Robinson a screen on Morant. Now Porter. He's got 42. Inside. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, there's the alley! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Porter in the post, hounded by Morant. Porter's shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 20. Outside Morant. And he makes it on the layup. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Pass to Porter. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Morant. On the wing, Grady Dick. The three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
You know, not the smartest.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Warriors on D. It's an 18-point lead. Gafford against Robinson. Oh, Robinson with a block. And he's able to get it back. Clock is at 3. From deep, Morant. And Morant laces the triple.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And here's Podziemski. 17 points in the game. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Hayes. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Aaron Wiggins out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's Walker in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so it's Golden State with it. Now here's Highland. Pass to Porter. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most... Oh, my goodness!
Okay.
Throw it down!
Come on! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. On the wing, Grady Dick. He's guarded by Highland. Pass to Bane. And there's the screen. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Porter. Picked by Carter. Here's the three. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 47 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Walker passes to Dick. Bane with it. Williams defending. Bane surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Dick with a miss.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Walker against Porter. Down low. Hodges. And he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Walker against Porter. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Bane finds Walker. Outside Dick. Hayes with a screen on Highland. To the inside. Pass to Bane. Free throw line jumper. Here's Hayes. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Here's Hodges. Back to Highland. Outside for Porter. The three is up. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside, Dick launches it. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Inside, here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside Carter. Here's Highland. Misses the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Porter against Walker. To the middle. Here's Potter. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Carter's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Highland. He's closely guarded. And the layup falls.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
For Memphis, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Dick. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Dick brings the double team. Walker against Porter. Shoots over Walker. Here's Hodges. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Outside Walker. They set the pick. Hayes with a screen on Porter. Walker for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Williams. And here's Carter. Outside, Highland. Oh, nice D from Walker. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Hayes with it. On the wing, Bain. Fades back. The Warriors pull it in. Porter with it. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, BA. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Bain against Williams. Back to Dick. From downtown. The rebound by Hodges.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Porter. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Walker against Porter. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. Potter, pass to Walker. Over Porter. And again, it's Memphis missing. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Hodges. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Inside, here's Hayes.
Yes! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Highland attacks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Martin, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moran against Highland. Shot's good by Moran. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Highland. Carter, a screen on Moran from outside the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant, the pass to Gafford, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game.